Buenos días, good morning. Hoy juega la maquinola. Dale carajo. Vamos contra el América, a ver quién pasa a la final. Los dos equipos están jugando muy bien. Pero today's video is focusing on NVDA and how to play the 9 simple moving average crossing certain Fibonacci retracement levels. So to play this strategy, you need to identify what could be a potential downtrend, or in this case, a small uptrend. So right now we have a swing high, and then we also have a swing low. Like I was saying, right now NVDA is pushing to the upside, which means that we need to identify a Fib retracement from our lower swing to our lower high on whichever time frame you're using. At the moment I'm using the 4-hour because that's one of my most famous, most important time frames that I like using. Now that we have identified swing low, our trend, which in this case is pushing to the upside, we add the Fib retracement, right? So in this case, mine is already added. You drag your Fib from one end all the way to the next, and guess what we have here? Look at this. We are rejecting this Fib retracement level at 137.21. Going back to what we're focusing in on, focusing on the 9 simple moving average, which in this case is this blue line right here, which is right here at 134.93. That's the current value of the 9 simple moving average. And what happened? It rejected not only the Fib retracement level, it also rejected the 9 simple moving average. And this is where it gets a little nice, right? This is why I use the 9 simple moving average, because it happens in big pushes, right? In this case, we had a big knife rejecting off that 9 simple moving average. And you guys can see it on this 4-hour candle, right? That's why for me, the 9 simple moving average is very important, because big moves happen when it either rejects or when it pushes to the upside. What we're focusing on, and hopefully we see it in the future with NVDA, which I doubt, I don't know, might happen. We had a double top here, big double top, and also rejection. But if we do see the 9 simple moving average cross this area right here, then could gladly say that NVDA is going to push tremendously to the upside. And what I mean tremendously, I mean this, right? NVDA will push, let's say this is the 9 simple moving average, crosses this area right here, it's going to have a big pop all the way to 152.03. And potentially that all-time high on NVDA before that split that it happened, which is at 153.75. It's clearly a slide, right? All that space, all that room to run that we keep on saying on our Discord. You want to join Discord? Hit me up, send me a message, give you that link. And also another example, not only the 9 simple moving average, but these are more heavy weighted EMAs and exponential moving averages and moving averages. So what happened when this thing crossed? We saw it slightly push to the upside. Same thing with 200 exponential moving average. Crosses, we're going to see a small push to the upside. So it is very important to keep your charts visible, clean. Don't have too many lines. Clean them up as much as you can in order for you to see that big push, in order you see the trend, in order you see the potential room to run, right? In this case, we want the 9 simple moving average to cross to the upside, because we have already identified a trend, the uptrend. Even the EMAs, exponential moving averages, are showing you that, right? We're crossing retracement levels. And our main goal is for NVDA to push and cross this line to push to 152, 153. But this is only an example to show you how to play the 9 simple moving average. But if we get more in depth, more in deep with NVDA, you can clearly see that NVDA could potentially retrace all the way to 126.98. I have this, it's the 44 exponential moving average. I use it here and there, but sometimes it's important because compared to the 50 simple moving average, the 45 is in between several important levels, and we could see a push up to the upside, right? But at the moment, as you guys saw, there was a rejection, a complete clean rejection of the 9 simple moving average right here, and boom, this beautiful red candle. And that's why I recommend the group playing on Discord, to use the 9 simple moving average, because you're gonna see big moves. Also, right now NVDA has some support around this area, as you guys can see. Let me just highlight it real quick right here. All this support right here. So maybe NVDA does bounces here, cleans it up again, back up, tests this 9 simple moving average, breaks this 9 simple moving average. The 9 simple moving average pushes the price to 137.21, and then the big pop happens when both of this 9 simple moving average meets the fib retracement. How about that? But yeah, that's how you play the 9 simple moving average. That's how a lot of professionals play the 9 simple moving average. Pretty simple, right? That is all I have for that 9 simple moving average. I could do another example, but then again, Discord gets the cheese. They get the bread. So you want to get more chart analysis, technical analysis, not only from me, but also from other moderators in the group. Come join Discord or follow me on YouTube. I'm new to YouTube, so hopefully I get those subscribers. Alright guys, see you guys on Discord. And hoy gana la maquinola. Bye bye. Adiós.